Hey guys, so should you really buy the Apple Watch Series 3 in 2022 after almost 5 years? Now, Apple is still selling this because it's business and it is the cheapest Apple Watch for iPhone users. But how does it perform? How is the battery life? Is it really relevant in 2022? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like this video, guys. Let's begin. So first up, let's do the boot test. Now this is running on the latest 8.5.1 software, and this is painfully slow in terms of boot times, guys. This takes nearly 3 minutes. If you happen to use it, do let me know how much yours takes in the comments. Anyway, now moving on to the performance. We must consider this model is almost 5 years old. So keeping that in context, the performance is not too bad. Things do take a little bit of time, but they do work, and I really don't see that it is unusable or anything as such. You can see once things are loaded in the RAM, it feels pretty decent, I would say. But yes, there are some hiccups here and there when you are sort of navigating through the menus. You do notice, as you can see, those stutters in the UI, very common, and these are not occasional stuff. These keep happening throughout the UI, but otherwise it's not like unusable, but it's not really very smooth. But the good thing is the health tracking is pretty decent and still relevant for most people. It has the high and low heart rate notifications, along with the more important one, that is irregular heart rate rhythm. Also, it has the VO2 max, which is basically the cardio fitness levels, and this can also measure that. So it does pack a set of pretty decent health features. But yes, it doesn't have that ECG or the blood oxygen which you normally find in the latest Apple Watches. So I don't really feel left behind in terms of the health tracking, because I really don't care much about the ECG and stuff. So for most people, this is still relevant in terms of health tracking. So the battery health is about 88% on this one, and I'm still getting about 12 to 15 hours with light to moderate usage, with few notifications and maybe a couple of calls, and very few notifications, and half an hour of maybe some activity and stuff. With this kind of usage, I can still get through almost half the day, 12 to 15 hours. So that's not too bad. But if you use GPS navigation and AirPods constantly for music, then this might come down to about 8 hours probably, which might barely get you through the day. Now moving to the software updates, this is already running on the latest 8.5.1 watchOS, but I would say this is most probably the last update for this model. Also, rumors suggest that this thing might be discontinued very soon by Apple, probably this year, so there could be no further major software updates. And frankly, I feel it cannot handle any more software updates looking at the hardware. Apple unnecessarily, probably for the business, dragged it too much, but it's most probably not going to get continued in the future. So considering all of this, just because this is selling for a lesser price, I would not really compromise on that performance and lack of future updates. So I wouldn't really recommend buying this, at least brand new. But if you're getting it as a pre-owned one or a refurbished one for a lot less, under $100 or maybe about under 10,000 rupees, then you can probably take a look. So clearly don't buy it anymore. So anyway, that's been it for this video, guys. If you found this video helpful, like this video, also subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.